The good one coming at you. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Texas Rangers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And towing the slab in this one, Christian Scott. What's the word on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
0-1. And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So Buxton gets a chance to hit now. Byron Buxton, former second overall pick back in 2012, right after Carlos Correa became the first pick in that draft. Just starting out here in Arlington. That's to third. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 4,
Swing, and he popped it up. Over near the wall. Has room, and he makes the catch. Mickey Moniak, the next Giant to hit.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's out number 2. We go to the bottom of the first, and now here's the starter for San Francisco, Casey Mize. What do you got on him, Chris? J.J. Weatherholt stepping in for the Rangers. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next one is off the plate. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Chapman to second. That's 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Nice grab to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, and now it's the Giants DH, Brooks Lee. On the ground, right side. Berger steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 25, Curtis Mead.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Matt Chapman.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson. High fly ball down the left field line. And that gets down in the corner. And the bottom of the second starts with a double.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 21, Jake Berger.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Rangers with a chance to score first here in the third and final game of the series. Safe at second, and he gets back in. The 2-1. Just missed.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's one out, the bottom of the second. Dominic Canzone will hit next.
Number 8, Dominic Canzone.
The Rangers looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Foul ball there. And a 1-2.
That's the ball.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man at second. And ball
That's 4.
4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's even up.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Batting in, the right fielder, number 32.
Evan Carter, the next to hit.
Carter.
And that one fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run.
Ball 1.
Called out on strikes. On to the third inning. Stepping in, Christian Koss.
Christian Koss.
Scott back to work. And there's a foul ball. Scott, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. That one not close. Ball 1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And a good start to the inning
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that gets down for a base hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
In the air, left side. Canzone under this one. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Byron Buxton. That clips the corner. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Oh.
In the dirt. Man at second. Just off the outside corner. And it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's a base hit. Runner around third. Relay throw home. Safe. In comes the run from second. And they lead by 2. First and second, 1 out. Mickey Moniak. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Ripped on a line to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. 0 for 1 so far.
Oh.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And another ball. And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Weatherhold fires over to first as they escape the bases loaded jam. Back in Arlington as we go to the last of the third. Elias Diaz stepping in for the Rangers.
Ball inside.
Just missed. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
In the air, right field. Makes the grab. So next to hit for Texas, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1. To third might be 2. There's 1. And they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. Start of the fourth. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. Base hit. And a man aboard. That one missed. Out towards right center field. Carter on the move to the gap. And there's one down. One out man at first. And up next for San Francisco, Matt McClain. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Giants, the left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Ball.
Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Corey Seager stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1. Takes it in for the out.
And yeah, a lot of the blame for those walks goes to the mound, but I credit these players for not getting anxious and fed up. They're staying disciplined, which is easier said than done sometimes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That's in there. Full count now. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. He's 0 for 1. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The 0-1. And it stays fair. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. He circles the bases, and now they're out front. It's 3-2. Here's Josh Young. And a foul ball. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
For the Rangers, the right fielder, number 22,
This one in the air, center field. Buxton should have this one. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Giants catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Slice to right. And foul ball.
Well, these Giants doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Seager fires over to first. One away here in the fifth.
The right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
That's a ball.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Weatherhold handles, throws to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the fifth. Next will be the Giants DH, Brooks Lee.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the fifth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay. The tag, and he's in there. It's 3-3. Go ahead run on base. Here's Matt Chapman. 1 for 2. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Here comes the runner. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3. That's outside. Ball 1. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Back in Arlington. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Elias Diaz. And he takes one right on the black. Strike 1. That one missing inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Ball 1 there. That one fouled off. The Rangers trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing. He held up. And a count 2-1. Strike on the inside corner. Three, 2 now. Moniak, long run on his horse, and there's 2 down. Wyatt Langford now at the plate.
The center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Play made, that ends the inning. Back at Globe Life Field, top 6. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
On the mound now, Tyler Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Late swing fouled off. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. There's 1. And 2. What a play.
Up next, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double. Throw is high and over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up. Right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Back at Globe Life Field, bottom of the Corey Seager stepping. Eric Miller takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
That's going back. Back some more. And caught on the warning track.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, John Peterson.
Buxton sprinting after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Next up for Texas, Jake Berger. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. To first, and he scrambles back safely. Took a big turn there. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. The 1-1. That's smacked on a line to center. That's a hit. And that's a one-out single.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now here is Curtis Mead. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Two on, one out. Out to short, Seager. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 5-3. Christian Koss digs in now. Golden opportunity right here.
There's the strike. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball one.
Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of
on the ground. Zips it to first. Got the out. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. That ends. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Dominic Panzone stepping in for the Rangers. Alvarez makes the grab, one down.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Good job to fight that one off. The 0-2. The Rangers trailing by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's down, a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Carter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground to third. Chapman to second, on to first, double play. Back at Globe Life Field, leading off, Matt McClain. And that misses. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
That's out the corner.
That one's in there, and the count is even, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That missed inside.
That's inside.
3-2 now.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now on the bump, Jalen Beeks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it
That's
is.
the ball.
First pitch misses.
Huh.
McLean gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped but foul. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again.
Ball.
There's
Ball.
a ball.
Save, he's in.
Throws. Save. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. No chance for a play, and let's hope the left-hander's not hurt out there. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Byron Buxton, the next Giant to hit.
Ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ball.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Out to short. Throw to second.
Yeah.
He's out. But one run is in to score. Pitch out, but no action. He swings and fouls one off. No question about this one. It's out of here. A two-run homer. One down. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. That one lifted to left. Canzone on the move. And there are two down. Two gone, bases empty, but three runs across, and we're in the top of the eighth.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
That's a strike. On the ground to the left.
That's foul.
And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Langford in position. And that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Digging in, Elias Diaz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a two-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure He has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
That one ripped left field. Back there. Gone! That ball was crushed. He jacks that one out to left. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Chapman takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Wyatt Langford. Stepping in for the Rangers. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check to swing on the 1-0 and appeal to first. And that's going to be ruled a swing. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
That is the inning. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Curtis Mead. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jose Corniel.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes the 0-1. And a strike. Corniel, in his rookie season, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 0-2.
That's off the corner. Ball.
Sets him down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Right back to him on the mound. The underhand flip, and they get the out. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Christian Koss. Hit weakly on the ground. In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back in Arlington. Now here's the Rangers DH, Jock Peterson.
Nope. Ball 1.
And a 1-1. Peterson just got a piece of it. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Next for the Rangers, the first baseman, number 21, Berger.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Set down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. Now at the plate, Dominic Canzone. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but
Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Gets it to first. That finishes the evening's